So who's the super powerful person behind all of this? Did Narasimha Rao know or know of this man? Was it someone outside the then Prime Minister's circle or inside it? The answers to all of this lie in secret government documents, which this man, B.R. Manhas, tried hard to extract through the Right to Information Act. His request was, for the record, flatly rejected. He was told that the truth that lay in those documents was too sensitive to reveal.
Whatever those people spoke before the committee, even that was not taken cognizance of. So everybody was trying to throw keychad over another person.
Sources are telling Times now that Kim Devi could have been smuggled out of India by intelligence officials to Nepal via the district of Purnia in North Bihar. Kim Devi, on his part, says he was escorted out in an MP's car with a huge number of security men around him. If this is true, and that is still a big if, then all we have known and been told so far about what happened after the arms drop is an utter lie. So tell me what happened after that. If you managed to come in, tell me about that flight, where you took it from, how you got the clearances, what assurances you had, if you are saying you had some assurances from the Indian side. Who are those assurances coming from?
There was a lot of questions. Can we take them one at a time?
Sure. Where were the assurances coming from?
How did the flight happen? How did I get away afterwards? Or what is it you were asking?
Tell me about the first part of how the flight happened. Who gave you the assurances that you would be allowed to come in?
Well, I was in direct contact with an MP who told me that he was in further contact with the Prime Minister's office. And on the 16th of December, I was called in Karachi by these people who told me that I had to finish the job within 48 hours, otherwise the window that they had opened for me would be closed down again. So it was very clear that the communication was on time, and clearly it was also defined, it was proven in the court case that the radar station concerned, the military radar that could have detected this, was turned off, was switched off, and the order for this came from RAW. So don't take my word for it, is what I'm saying.
Can you name the member of parliament, please?
We will do that live.
Why should we not believe that this is a tall claim?
Well, I can only repeat that please verify the facts that I'm putting forth here. Please verify that these contacts between MI5 and RAW did take place. Please verify the fact that the radar was turned off. Please verify all these external facts, and you will see that what I'm saying is the only logical explanation of what happened at that time.
Niels, you just said that you had been called in by some people in Karachi and said about finishing this job in 48 hours. Who are these people? When you mentioned these people, who are these people?
Well, I can only say to you that immediately after the arms drop went wrong and the crew and Peter Bleach was caught, there was an investigation going into a Bihari political connection into the arms drop. That line of investigation was curiously enough closed down very shortly afterwards. And throughout these 15 years that has passed since, 3 parliamentary commissions in India have been commissioned. Nobody has ever seen the result of those. Though it is a matter of public record outside India that there was these communications between MI5 and RAW, it has never been discussed in the Indian public. So every time that the real story has tried to sneak its way forward in this, it has been clamped down and stopped. For obvious reasons, because in the central government in India, it is only to turn a couple of pages and one will know who was behind and why. It is a matter of knowledge. It is not a matter of guesswork.
Niels, what about your leaving? In what circumstances did you leave the country? There have been different reports about that. Can you elaborate a little bit on that, please?
Well, first I was helped out of the airport in Mumbai, and after that I was smuggled out of India to Nepal on the back seat of an MP's car. I can give you the full details at a later stage when we talk again, but it was very clear that those forces that had approved the arms drop did not want me to be interrogated by the CBI or anybody, because the story that I can tell would not have been convenient. And obviously, today there must be political forces in India who sees it as an opportune time for me to tell the full story, and that's why I think the extradition is now on the table.
After the Times Now expose, there has been both unease and denials in top circles. Are Kim and Peter editing the truth, or has the government tried to hide the facts? Or was, in a moment of absolute indiscretion, covert means applied to settle political scores?